Hey everybody, this is Scott from Social Media Mastery, and in this video we're going to show you the email sequence of how to earn the 3,330 quickly from the 180 leads. And if there's that noise you can hear in the background, I'm doing this video at home at the end of the day. That's my PC, so my laptop fan. Usually I try to make videos without that noise in the background, but if you're cool with that, then hopefully you'll get a lot out of this video. And so every now and then, with this little thing here you see, I'm going to just pause it every now and then so that I can either go get a glass of water or think about what I'm going to say next. So if you see that in the background, don't worry about it, just ignore it. But in this video, what we're going to be talking about is how to send out the email sequence just using MailChimp for free in order to basically get the money. And so let me show you something first. See this page here? This is the page where I gave people this opt-in page, and I got a whole bunch of people giving me their email address. So the first step is I click on this and go export all leads, and then it says preparing your leads, and then I can click on that and it will download them for me. So I can't show you the leads because that's basically confidential information. But what I can show you is what I do with them in MailChimp. Okay, so this is MailChimp. And so what we're looking at here is just kind of the dashboard screen that it gives you. And there's only two parts that I want to talk to you about today in this video. One is campaigns, where we write the email and then schedule it to go out 3 times. The other one is audience, where we're going to say who it goes to. So when we click on audience, it ends up sending me to a place that looks like this. So what I want is to create a brand new audience. So the reason I want to create a brand new audience is I only actually want this one to go out to the people who downloaded the ebook. So if I click on this little down button, manage audiences, and I click on view audiences, it sends me to a page that looks like this. And so when I click on create audience, then here create audience, now I can start filling out my details. So what I've said here is the audience name is Stop the Anxiety Loop, because that was the name of my book. Then here's my email address and my email address again. And then down here where it says remind people how they signed up for your audience, I've just said thank you for downloading How to Stop the Anxiety Loop. And then save. And now, okay, I've got to put a different email address in. Sorry, it's not asking for an email address, this is asking for a name, sorry. There we go. Save. Okay, so now I have an audience. The next thing I want to do is add contacts, import contacts. So I can't show you my actual contacts, but I can show you how I upload them. So I can basically go copy and paste from file, and I can pretty much just upload that thing that I got from lead pages. Okay, so the part that I've done in secret there is really just uploading the email addresses, just because I can't actually show you the email addresses because they're confidential. But basically, I just copied and pasted them in, and then it's asking me with the 2 different columns, one is name, one is the email, it's then just asking me which is which. So I had to tell the name column that it was name, there's buttons for it, then I had to tell the email column that that's emails and there's buttons for it. And then usually there's like a continue to review button down there. So when I click that button, continue to review, it then says importing 2 of 2 columns, because one is name, the other is email addresses, and then I can click import, and then basically I have an audience ready to go. And now we're literally up to creating the actual campaign. And so I'm just going to say create an email campaign. I'm going to call this Stop the Anxiety Loop and begin. So the first thing that I want to do, well, down the side here on the right where it says add recipients, add from, subject, design email, you just have to fill them out one by one. So who I'm sending it from is from Scott Lawrence, and here's my email address. I save that, and that's one part done already. Next I'm going to write a subject line, and I'm going to call this thank you for downloading Stop Anxiety Loop. I'm also going to send this same email another 2 times with different subject lines. But to begin with, that's the first one I like to do. They've got my ebook. I'm going to thank them for getting it. You hit save. So now I'm ready to hit design email. And this is where I actually want to write the email. So I'm just going to click the first option and then click next. I'm going to edit the design. So because this is the first email that I'm sending this audience, I don't want it to end up in a spam filter by having too many files attached, like logos and things. So the more beautiful your email looks, the better it is generally in how much engagement you get from it. But if you start uploading all these files to your first email that you send people, you're more likely to actually end up in their spam folder. So if you can just establish contact without putting any pictures in the first email, then people that have opened that email, they're then ready to receive ones with your logo and banner and that kind of stuff. So I'm just going to get rid of the logo bit from now, so delete. I'm going to get rid of a whole bunch of sections, so anything that I don't want. And that button, maybe I can use that to show off what I want. Just going to delete these sections, and so the rest is kind of like autofill, which is like what I want. So to begin with, let's say what the button does. So if I say watch the video, but it's asking me for the URL, the web address. Where am I going to send the button? So I'm going to go back to lead pages, and in here I'm going to find the actual ebook page. Sorry, not ebook page, but the actual offer. I want them to watch the video. So this is the page where they can watch the whole video, how to stop the anxiety loop, and then if they click here, they can actually give me money, and I'll show you what it looks like. So $37 for each week for 5 installments. The first amount's $37, and it's a 3-week online course that I'm offering them. So I want to grab this link here so that they can watch the video and put it there. And now that button is actually doing something. But just to make it easy on them, I'm going to duplicate the button. And so this second button is going to be called download the ebook, and then I need to basically make all this, the web address, download the ebook. So here's the link here. I just grab it. That's where they can download the ebook, and paste it. Now I've got to watch the video and I've got to download the ebook. Now, literally all I need to do is edit this section and put in what we call the PASPA. So let me show you what that looks like. So PASPA, it's a bit of the psychology stuff where we go problem, aggravate, solve, prove, and action. So these are the things I'm going to say in the video. To begin with, I'll call this how to stop the anxiety loop training video. So check out what I say here. So the problem. Do you have anxiety? Or do you help others to solve anxiety? See, that's how this problem. I'm actually going to make all of it center because I just reckon it looks a little bit better. It's a little easier to read. So aggravate is when you need to go into detail about the problem, make them feel it. So I'm going to say, has anxiety stopped you or your clients from, I'm going to do a bit of a list, socializing? I think it wants the American spelling here with a Z, but I'm not going to give it that because a lot of my audience are either Australian or European. Has anxiety stopped you or your client from socializing? Driving? What else is a way that you could expand upon this? Asking for what they want. Has their life, has your life or your client's life become a living hell, and you want to escape the anxiety loop? Has breathing become an issue? I think the whole lot should be just a little bit bigger. Yeah, that looks good. And this part can just be, yeah, that's good. Slightly bigger again. So you see on the left it doesn't look too bad. And then solve. Using the 5 proven tools to stop anxiety triggers. In this video, you will learn how to take back control of your life again, so that you can focus on what really matters again. to approve is really, because I'm not going to be talking about individual clients here. I'm just going to say, after 9 years of clinical hypnotherapy and seeing, I'll say, seeing over 4,000 clients, which I have in 9 years, featuring on the Hamish and Andy show. Okay. And countless national radio appearances. I have, what's going on with that? Have developed I'll say unpacked the tools that you need into a quick digestible training. There we go. Action. I'm going to say click the link below to watch the free training on how to stop the anxiety loop. That's it. We've just written a PASPA. Save and close. So look at the left hand side. See how to stop the anxiety loop training video. And then, do you have anxiety, or do you help others to solve anxiety? Has anxiety stopped you or your client from socializing, driving, asking for what they want? Has your life or your client's life becoming living hell and you want to escape the anxiety loop? Has breathing become an issue? Using the 5 proven tools to stop anxiety triggers, in this video you will learn how to take back control of your life again so that you can focus on what really matters again. After 9 years of clinical hypnotherapy, seeing over 4,000 clients, featuring on the Hamish and Andy show and countless national radio appearances, I have unpacked the tools that you need into a quick, digestible training. Click the link below and watch the free training on how to stop the anxiety loop. Watch the video or download the ebook. Save and close. How easy is this, guys? Like, we're I'll just see how far through the video are we. 18 minutes. I've put in stop the anxiety loop as the audience. I think I've actually only uploaded some of the audience. Then, so everything's filled out. We hit schedule. So I'm going to choose tomorrow morning at 9:30 a.m. Schedule email campaign. Boom, rock on. And now when I go back to my campaign, what I can do is I can hit replicate. Now when I said I was going to do that email 3 times, I've already scheduled 1. Now I'm going to schedule 2 more over the next few days. So the 5th, I'm going to make it a PM, 6:30 PM, schedule campaign. Rock on. So campaigns again, and one more time. So you can see that I've got 2 ready to go, but I've stuffed up because I said that I was going to change the subject line, and I haven't. So what I need to do is pause and edit. Okay. And now that it has been paused and edited, I can click edit. I can change my subject line. 3-week anxiety, let's say, stop the anxiety loop. Video course. Okay. Save. Resume campaign. Yep, schedule. Rock on. Now just one more email and we're done. So you can see that one's going out at 9:30 tomorrow morning, then the next day 6:30, and so then I'm going to do the 6th. So replicate. And this time I shall remember to change the subject line. Edit subject. Last day to get stop the anxiety loop. Video course discount. Save that. And now, where was I? Schedule. I'm going to give them a date, so I went 4th, 5th. I'm going to go 7th at 10:30 AM. Schedule. Boom. So now I just have to upload the rest of those email addresses and check this out. 3 emails ready to go, and that's it. So thanks again for watching the training. Ask questions, and I'll see you in the next video.